Hi, this is Caitlin from MissCaitlinMcCarthy.com, and I wanted to come to you today from Phoenix, Arizona, because I'm inspired by a few things that have come up in the sessions of the conference that I'm at today. One of them was perfectionism, and specifically around perfectionism being the perfect excuse for procrastination. So one of the quotes that came up throughout the discussion was not exactly this, because I don't think anybody really remembered the exact quote, but it's something that Tony Robbins said, and it was, the lowest measure that you can have is perfectionism. And the reason for that is because you're basically advocating failure. Not that failure is a bad thing, but you're advocating not doing anything, because no one can ever get anything perfect, so you just don't even try. So I wanted to tell you a story about how as a recovering perfectionist, I wanted to tell you a story about how perfectionism used to rule my life, and in a really, really insane way, intense way. So for 10 plus years, I had an eating disorder, and it was orthorexia, which basically revolves around trying to eat perfectly or finding the most perfect diet. And mine was more on the anorexic bent. There's two types. One's anorexic, and I can't remember the other one because that one didn't involve me. But point is, for 10 plus years of my life, I was trying to control every aspect of the food that passed through my lips. The food that was in my house, the food everywhere, the food that my parents ate, because I lived at home. And it didn't just end there. It continued into the way that I viewed my body and how that needed to be perfect, how things were in my bedroom, how things were in the house. It was all about being perfect and being in control. And the idea was, if everything was perfect and I had control of everything, then everything would be okay, right? Wrong. So that became super obvious to me when my parents got sick and both passed away from cancer. Everything was perfect, but I couldn't control that. There is no way you can control everything. So the perfectionism that was affecting my life on every single level was basically me procrastinating about living my life, because I was too scared and didn't trust myself or the universe or life or anything to turn out in a way that I would be safe. So I'm wondering, and I'd love to hear in the comments, how you use perfectionism as a way to procrastinate on something in your life. It doesn't have to be around food or body, anything. Procrastinating around something to do with advancing in your job, whatever it is, I'd love to hear from you. And having said that, I'd also love for you to check out my website, MissCaitlinMcCarthy.com, where you can get a free 10-day My Divine Life program to help you rock your intuitive power, heal your soul, and lose weight. Awesome. It's been fantastic having you here. I'd love for you to make a comment and leave it down the bottom of this video, and I will see you soon. Bye.